everything is set and everything's going. Hey, what's up all my IC Incorporation friends? I am the Dragon God of Gaming, Damien-Dragon, and welcome to the Money in the Bank Roundup, where I tell you what exactly happened in WWE Money in the Bank 2019. It happened yesterday. There was a lot of stuff that's going on from backstage, hurting, and referees messing up their jobs. So, I will post what needs to be said at the times they need to be said. But I want to go down the matches. So first off, we got the kickoff show. The Usos defending the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, but it's not for the titles. I had no idea why. It was supposed to be, but I guess not. But, oh well. But the Usos won after, neutralizing Rowan, and then, hitting Daniel Bryan with the Uso splash, ending the match for Daniel Bryan and Rowan. So, I guess they're losing now? Who knows? But that was just the kickoff show. A lot of things that was supposed to be on the kickoff show did not make it onto the kickoff show. So, I guess. But anyway, let's go on to the next one. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match with Naomi, Carmella, Natalya, Ember Moon, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, and replacing Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross. Now, this match was pretty good from start to finish, and, well, with everything being said, the match was pretty good. The ending came when Sonya Deville tried her hand and tried her best to help Mandy Rose up the ladder. Actually, she nearly succeeded until one Bayley came out and knocked them both up the ladder, claiming the Money in the Bank briefcase for herself. So your winner for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, Bayley. Now, that was a shock to me. Now, next up, we have the United States Championship match between Rey Mysterio and the champion Samoa Joe. Now, this match didn't take very long. It took less than 10 minutes, but botches of all. Let's just say this. Remember how I said at the beginning here that the referees had an entire night of just botching their jobs? Well, this was one of the first instances. With Samoa Joe, he was busted open. No one knows how he got busted open, but he got busted open. And what happened was, Rey Mysterio got him into a cover. Obviously, Samoa Joe's arm was up, but the referee still counted the 3. So obviously, and the referee's decision is final. So your new United States champion is Rey Mysterio Jr. Now, that was a lot of fun, and the match was really good, but I can't say it was the best match on the card. There's a lot of botch, but what happened after the match was that Samoa Joe did not take too kindly to how the referee screwed up, and took it out on Rey Mysterio in front of his son Dominic. So the entire for entirety about 3 minutes, Samoa Joe decided amongst himself that it was really good to decimate the man. So, yeah, I don't think Rey's going to be on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown this coming week. Alright, next up is the steel cage match between Shane McMahon and The Miz. Now, for mostly the entirety of the match, The Miz had everything in hand. Everything was going absolutely beautifully. Revenge looked like it was on the horizon. It was actually looking like The Miz actually was going to win. And again, this is going to be another choice here. You would think that the referee would learn from the mistake on the last referee. In a steel cage match, if you guys don't know the rules, you can only win by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. Now, there is no disqualifications, no rope breaks, no anything inside that cage. Anything goes. As long as one of the three actually happens. Now, The Miz had Shane McMahon dead to rights, hitting him with the skull crushing finale, head first off the chair. 1, 2, Shane McMahon puts his foot on the rope. The referee stops counting. No rope breaks, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot have a rope break in a steel cage match. Jeez, referee, why? Oh, my head hurts. And it's not because I just smacked myself. Well, the end came because, obviously, Shane was being a chicken. And, obviously, I guess his oily body made it too tough to hold on to him. He slipped from the Miz's grips and landed on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the steel cage match, Shane McMahon. Why, ladies and gentlemen, why? Anyway, onto a better match. Next up, we have the Cruiserweight Championship match between Tony Nese and Ariya Daivari. Now, this match was highly competitive. I didn't know which way it was going to go during the match, and I absolutely loved it. It went back and forth, obviously played to both these men's strengths. These men are both exceptionally good. But the end came from a small, not even a small slip-up, but a slip-up nonetheless. Ariya was getting a little too cocky for his own hand, and soon found himself sitting in the corner, where, ladies and gentlemen, it's a bad place to be. 1 knee later, we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, and still Cruiserweight Champion, Tony Nese. Now, the match was absolutely flawless. I loved it to pieces. So, if you guys want to see a exceptionally good match that night, there's one of 2 matches you can watch. Watch this match. I don't understand why Buddy Murphy couldn't make it onto the main card. But seeing the first pay-per-view match that Tony Nese has, that after winning the championship, he gets on the main card. They did not like Buddy Murphy. Anyway, the next match on the card would be the Raw Women's Championship match between Becky Lynch and Lacey Evans. Now, the match kind of ended the way you would expect. None of us believed that Lacey Evans was a credible threat to Becky Lynch. She barely has had any matches, anything that denotes the fact that she deserves to have a championship. And true to form, what happened was that her inexperience caused her to get caught inside the disarmor. And guess who tapped out? That's right. Still your Raw Women's Champion, Becky 2 Belts. Or is she Becky 2 Belts? Because right after the match, as the man was actually celebrating and about to go back to the locker room and waiting on the SmackDown Women's Championship, we got Charlotte to come down here and force her back into the ring, where we had the SmackDown Women's Championship. Again, another instance of a referee botch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what's going to happen here. The referee that's in these matches should be fired because they have no idea what they're doing inside of a match. Now, what happened was, obviously, Lacey Evans did not like that she lost. So she came out and used the women's right, that right hook of Lacey Evans, punched Becky Lynch as the referee's back was turned, and Charlotte kind of slid into the ring into a possum pin. The referee counted, and this is where this is bullshit. 1, 2, 3, claimed it was 2, and still kept the match going. And in the end, Becky lost, I believe, by a pinfall, via Big Boot. I just don't know. And Charlotte won the championship. or so you would think. Now, what happened here is after the match, Lacey Evans and Charlotte jumped Becky Lynch. Obviously, they have a common enemy, so they're gonna jump him. She's gonna get jumped. But who runs out other than Bayley? The only other person that would have ran out. Ladies and gentlemen, I know everyone knew that, thought that Sasha Banks was going to return. It was not going to happen. Bayley came out with her newly won Money in the Bank and helped out. Obviously, she took out Lacey Evans, and then Charlotte took control and speared the crap out of her. Obviously, she was on the ground. She's getting hurt. Charlotte turned her attention to Becky Lynch, beat her down a little bit more, and then turned her attention back to Bayley. When she went for a spear, Bayley sidestepped it. Charlotte ran headfirst into the middle turnbuckle, knocking herself out, and then after a good amount of hesitation, she cashed in her Money in the Bank, did a flying elbow, and your new SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the cause for concern. About 2 title changes in the span of about 10 minutes. So, that was actually the shocker of the night. I thought that was actually something good. Well, one of the shockers of the night. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. But yeah, your new SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley. Now, next up is the hands down match of the night. We have the Universal Champion, the Beast Slayer, Seth Rollins, versus the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. This match was absolutely beautiful from start to finish. These men went they went just crazy over each other. Obviously, these men are playing to their strength. They're both heavily technical superstars. They know what they're doing in the ring. Good high flyers. They know what they're doing, and it's just from start to finish was just epic. Obviously, the minute you seen the match on card, you knew that this was going to be amazing, regardless of if you like wrestling or not. Hands down, if you need to see one match, if you're going to have to see only one match, check this match out, because this just was amazing. They burned the house down, no pun intended. And it went back and forth, near fall after near fall. A curb stop got turned into a Styles clash. We had an inverted superplex turned into a curtain call, which usually is the opposite way, the superplex into the Falcon Arrow, but turned on its head. But one slip gave one of them the upper edge. AJ Styles messed up just a bit and ended up taking a little bit of a beating, and then got him set up for the stomp. And in the end, it was Seth Rollins who took home the W by stomping AJ Styles' head into the floor for the 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, and still your Universal Champion, the Beast Slayer, Seth freaking Rollins. Ladies and gentlemen, I loved this match. It was absolutely beautiful. Can't find a better match. But on to other championship matches. We have the WWE Championship match between Kofi Kingston and Kevin Owens. I couldn't find very many pictures of this match, seeing as that it didn't last very, very, very long. But know that in the match, somehow Kofi Kingston lost his shoes, but still was able to hit the Trouble in Paradise for the 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, still your WWE Champion, Kofi Kingston. But on to the last match of the night. We have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match between Andrade Cien Almas, Ricochet, Mustafa Ali, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, and Baron Corbin. Now, with the exception of one, Sami Zayn got hung up earlier in the night before the SmackDown Women's not SmackDown Women's Championship, but the Raw Women's Championship. And he was effectively taken out the match and got sent to a local medical facility. Everyone believes it was Braun Strowman, but he got barred from the building right afterwards, after he had been found. But I'm starting to think something else. But the match was absolutely grueling. The match was absolutely crazy. And it was just a spot fest from start to finish. The match was crazy, including something that I think Finn Balor is not going to come back to Raw or SmackDown for about a week or two. Andrade Cien almost did a sunset flip powerbomb off the top of the ladder onto Finn Balor not through the ladder, but onto the ladder, which bumped him up where he crash landed again on his back. It's just, oh. But the biggest shock of the night came at the winner. Now, who do you think won that match? Andrade? Ricochet? Randy? Baron Corbin? Drew McIntyre? Finn Balor? Maybe a returning Sami Zayn? None of the above. Your winner, Brock Lesnar. Huh? He wasn't even earmarked for this match. And Brock Lesnar came out, destroyed a ladder or two, almost hitting some of the cameramen, climbed the ladder, almost pissing himself because the ladder almost fell over on him. So that was almost a botch and a half. And what happened was he grabbed the briefcase, took it down, and claimed it. That means your winner, I guess, of the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, Brock Lesnar? Question mark? I don't know no more. But throughout all of that, the matches were pretty good. I hope everyone enjoyed this. The Money in the Bank is always a surprise, but the matches were absolute flawless. The men Money in the Bank match, Tony Nese versus Ari Daivari, and obviously, above all, Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles were the matches, the highlights of the night. So I suggest go checking those out if you guys have the time. But the matches were really good, so hope everyone enjoyed. But this was the WWE Roundup for Money in the Bank 2019. Hope everyone enjoyed today. If you guys want to check out some of our predictions from me and Tui, go back and I'll probably leave mine at the end. So just wait till the end of the video and it will pop up on the screen. You guys can go click mine and you guys can see mine, which also will probably lead to Tui's. So yeah, go check those out. Anyway, I think that's enough. So next time we come back here would be this Thursday when I'm doing another set of the WWE Roundup, which I can't wait to do because I can't wait to see what the new title is that they were advertising for Raw. I want to see what that title is. Everyone, well, speculation states that it's the Hardcore Championship, but who knows? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. Anyway, good gaming, happy hunting, and I'll see all you Dragonlings back inside the world of Money in the Bank. Hope you guys enjoyed today, and I will see you guys next time for some more gaming.